Hello, my name is Elle.
And my name is Charcy, a combination of Charlie and Darcy, because Darcy is who I am when I leave the house, and Charlie is who I am when I'm alone in my room.
Bitch, this is our first official episode of our new podcast called Shade and Lemonade.
Okay. Anyways, continue.
Okay, you're doing too much. So, if you haven't listened to the introduction, which I understand most people don't, I'm Deshaun. This is Maya. And we just...
Wait, you can't see me.
Yeah, we're not doing video for this shit. It's mostly voice. And we just started this podcast to yap, and we're gonna have like weekly subjects. And for this week, we'll introduce that in a second. But we're gonna do our checkup first. So Maya, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. You know, I'm ignoring all my responsibilities to do this. So, what does that say about me? I don't know.
What responsibilities do you have? I thought you were...
I definitely have a test on Monday.
Well.
But also, it's one of those tests where it's like, no matter what I do, it's going to be what it's going to be. Like, there's nothing I can do to change the outcome of Monday.
Okay, fair. I get that. That's how it usually was when I was taking tests, but who knows? I might be taking more soon. That's pending. I guess I should go over how I'm feeling. I'm scared because this is our first episode. I don't like recording myself a lot, but you already do all like the social media things, and people have seen your face
The
already.
social media thing is crazy. Like, I make a few TikTok videos, and now apparently I do the social media thing.
Well, bitch, people around the globe know you. I'm local.
The biggest lie, but okay, continue.
Okay. The biggest lie, whatever. So, yeah, that's how I'm doing. Kind of mid. I had a lot going on this week, and we'll get into that when I have to say what I'm annoyed about. But other than that, I'm good. Because, girl, I'm ready. I'm ready for that segment. But other than that, I'm fine.
It's on your heart.
It's on my heart, and it's on my mind. Okay. Okay, so the first topic that we're going to officially talk about, because me personally, I just want to be happy when I talk about this before I have to get angry. We're going to talk about our new obsession. Well, one of us is new to this. I'm not new to this. Our new obsession, Heartstopper.
I'm new to this. He's new to this. Heartstopper. More like Heartbreaker. More like Heart Maker, because it heals Heart Healer, and then Heartbreaker, and then Heart Healer.
When did you start watching it, since you think that you're not new to this?
Okay, no, I said I'm new to this, and you're true to this.
Oh,
because I am new to this. But I started probably about a week or two before season 3 dropped. So whatever day that is. And so I had 2 seasons to watch, and I wanted to watch both seasons and read all of the comics before I watched season 3 or the webtoon. So within a span of like a week, I watched both seasons. Okay, maybe 2 weeks, but 2 weeks is me being generous. But I watched both seasons, and I read all of the webtoons, and I was also going to class and studying. So boom.
Yeah, you was doing a lot.
I did my big one. But let's be honest, binging is so easy for me.
You really did do your big one, because when did you tell me that you started watching it? It was like was it before season 3 came out? Is that what
it was said? Before, because I wanted to be ready for season 3.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, it was right before season 3. And I could have sworn I told you about it years prior, because I started watching it, or I started reading it my freshman year of college. And
really?
I was yes, I was in my dorm, just like looking through tapas. That's why I sent you. Looking through tapas, like, what's a good like gay love story that I can like read, I guess. And this one caught my eye, and I was like, okay, let's just read it. I ended up reading through the entire thing that night, or like what was out. So I think at that point it was only like maybe up to the Paris trip, which I believe was like chapter 4. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
up to the Paris trip, and I was bawling my eyes out. Like this shit is so good, and it's beautiful. It's amazing. It cured my not really, but it cured my lack or inability to love when I was a child. Um, so yeah, that's when I started it, and
I
I don't know how I didn't tell you about it. I swear I told you about it.
No, it's not that you. Well, you said, did you say freshman in college? Is that what you said,
Yeah,
or did you say
freshman year
high
of
school?
college.
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 Okay. So you weren't the first person. I don't know who the first person was. I know you watch it. My older cousin watches it, and she watches it with my younger cousin. So I know people who have watched it. Also, I just went back in my phone. I started watching it on September 22nd of this year.
Not you
But
having time stamps.
but so the thing about Heartstopper for me, like when it comes to me not wanting to watch it, is it was I didn't know what it was. I knew at its core it was about two young white gay men. Well, I didn't know Nick was bi at the time, but what I did know, two young white gay men being together and in love. And I'm just like, that's cute or whatever, but that's not. I don't want. How do I say this? I was just not in the space. I was in my I'm tired of seeing white people headspace.
Yeah.
That's where I was at. I was just like, I don't, because I grew up watching high school, like TV shows about high school, though some of them should be set in college, but we're not going to talk about that. TV shows about high school are everything to me. And I've watched that ever since I was a wee lad. But a lot of them are white people. And like, that's fine. Obviously, that's fine. But like, it gets to the point where it's like, geez, like, where are the people that look like me on screen, for lack of a better word? Or not even, or they don't even have to look like me. Like, because I love myself a good Asian drama, K drama, C drama, J drama. Like, I'm in for all of those, and I watch a lot of those. So I think at the time I was on like a that's kind of the mood I was in, because I vividly remember talking with my cousin and she's like, Maya, it is so good. I'm like, I'm not denying that it's good. I'm just saying that's not the headspace that I'm in to watch two white boys fall in love. But I got to the point where it was like two things were happening. It's like, okay, they're getting another season, so they obviously must be good. But also, I very much wanted gay content. I was like, I I need to watch some gay people right now, because a lot of my lesbian or woman love woman content was being destroyed. Shout out to Netflix for killing First Kill. And if you don't like First Kill, me and you see me after this, because
I heard First Kill was
you,
ass, but
it
watch
what
it. So.
this is my thing. If we watch the first season of Teen Wolf, if we watch the first season of the Vampire Diaries, if we watch the first season of Pretty Little Liars, like a lot of these were not bangers off rip. Not everybody can be Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was a banger off rip. First episode, it was a banger. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody is Stranger Things banger season 1. You know, that's not everybody, and that's fine, because shows need time. They need time to build audiences. They need time to find themselves. They need time to get a budget so they can have good CGI. All that stuff. They need time. And First Kill had what is it? They had the idea, they just needed the platform, whatever that TikTok sound is. Like they really just needed the time, because at its core, it was enemies to lovers, which I'm a diehard fan of. It was lesbians. If you ask me, their mamas was gay too, but we don't got to go into that because they also had husbands. Like, it was so good, and it was supernatural. Like, that's three big hitters right there. Three big hitters. So why is it canceled? Explain that to me, Netflix. It's because Netflix hates lesbians, and because I feel like and this is for all communities. This goes for the Black community. This goes for queer communities, like minority communities. I feel like we critique our things harder than we critique like things that are primarily white people, primarily straight people, because those things have leeway to mess up. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, hot take, Friends wasn't that funny, but Friends went for how many seasons? They made how much money per episode? Why you have a laugh
We
track?
can't come for Friends the first episode, girl. The white people
I'm literally
they're
ranting at
gonna
this point.
they're gonna drag us. We can't do
I
that.
I'm gonna pull back because I acknowledge I'm ranting. But in summary, I needed something gay because Netflix took that for me. Amazon Prime took The Wilds, also very had some women in there, gay women, and both of those things were taking for me. So I was like, I need something, and I found Heartstopper, and I've been here ever since, and I love it here since September 22nd, 2024.
I feel like the reason that the comic we're gonna be by the way we're gonna be talking about the comic and the show in intertwined. So if you get confused, I'm sorry. I'll try to like differentiate when I'm talking about either one. But um I feel like I fell in love with the comic because it was just a genuine love story between to like high school or something that most of the queer community, but especially like black queer kids, have never had or like never experienced before. And I just like fell in love with it because of that. There was like no drama. There was no like extra nasty shit that you weird bitches be adding to high school dramas. Like,
Mm-hmm.
please, I like, why the fuck are they fucking their 12? Like, please stop.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not do that. And I think that's the reason I fell in love with the comic. But I fell in love with the show because it, what's the word? It drew upon like the basics of the comic that I love, but it also expanded on a lot of different things I want to know about. So like my favorite thing is they bought all of the like side characters that we know in the comics, and they became like actual full-fledged characters that you got to know and you got to love and had their own storylines. We can talk about like how some of them were represented in the first few seasons, or like how their character designs differed from the comics to the show later. But like in general, just the way that they brought all the characters together, I loved it. It was beautiful. And um especially with like the extra representation that they have in the show that they don't have in the comics, like Isaac, for example. Like Isaac is supposed to be Alad from the comics. Isaac is from the show. Alad's from the comics. Isaac being uh like asexual, aromantic, and that being shown in such like uh kind of naive but like working through it way, and working through it through his like own through his own way, is so nice. And then especially in season 3 when they not double down on it, because that sounds like a negative connotation, but like that's the only thing I can think of right now, is when they double down on it when he was still going through his like I'm trying to figure this out phase, but I really can't figure it out because all you bitches keep kissing and hugging and basically like slobbering all over each other whenever we're together, and we're supposed to be a friend group. Like that's not, why the fuck do I hear gums and jowls smacking together when we're all supposed to be going to what was it,
Joust?
Nobu? No, yeah, like
Jaws?
jowls.
Okay.
Girl, why the fuck do I hear the gums smacking together when I thought we were going to go get what was it that they were going to go get at the
I
end? It
want
was like
to say
Nobu. It
I
wasn't
want to
Nobu.
say Bardo, but it wasn't. It wasn't Bardo. It was. It either
It
started with
was
an N or
Nando.
Nando's.
It was Nando. It was it was the spicy chicken place, because he was like, I thought we were about to go get some spicy chicken, and they were all like, oh no, we already made plans after this. Bitch, why is everybody forgetting about Isaac? I love Isaac. You
Mm-hmm.
know I love Isaac. I'll fight for Isaac till the day I die. He does no wrong in my eyes, and I love him so much. But for some reason you didn't like him, and I thought that was weird. It was just
That
like,
is literally a lie. One of the first things I probably said to you about season 1 and even season 2 is how they ignore Isaac, and it makes me very upset. Like Isaac, I love Isaac down, I really do. But the thing about him is they forget about him, like the actual friend group forgets about him. and then the actual story forgets about him. And it bothers me. It bothers me because even in season 3, where it gets significantly better, because he's like, y'all have been ignoring me for 3 seasons, and it's actually bothering me. Like, we're supposed to, like, I think a lot of season 3, like, and this isn't me like finding something that was hidden, because they say it so clearly when Charlie says to his therapist that he realized he needed multiple people, in his circle, his friends, his family, Nick. He needed multiple people. Like, that season was very much like, it's not just about our romantic relationships in life. And I feel like as a society, we really platform our romantic relationships, but like our platonic relationships are just as important. Like, all of my friends, like, you can't, like, I know they're the kind of love that I know and expect from a future partner is in part due to the love that my friends show me. So it's just like, why are we forgetting about Isaac? And another thing that actually grinds my gears, and this continued into season 3 with the Christmas episode, my boy, and Prom, I think. Prom was season 2? Was Prom season 2?
Prom was season 2.
Okay. Prom, so it just continues. It's an ongoing thing. My boy loves to read, and I love that for him. Like, I've seen people, I actually have a TikTok saved that shows all of Isaac's books, because, like, I'm going to read them one day. But tell me why my boy had a book at prom and no one says anything. Like, granted, okay. I do think they make him take a group picture. I don't remember if that was a deleted scene or not. Did you see that? He was there like, come on. Okay, so then it probably wasn't deleted. They have him take a group. They're like, oh, well, let's just get an art room photo. So they take that little group picture. But like, bro bought a book to prom and no one says anything. And no one encourages him. It's not even about encouraging him to look up from his book. It's like, y'all don't give him a reason to look up from his book. And then in the Christmas episode in season 3, obviously Charlie and my queen's name is escaping me.
Which one? There's a lot of queens in the show.
His sister,
gays included.
Tori. Charlie and Tori, they're together. Nick has his whole family. I don't remember where Darcy was at Christmas. I'm blanking on where Darcy was at Christmas.
I'm also blanking on where Darcy was. I think it was probably her grandma's.
Was it? Okay, they're at their grandma's. Tara, she was getting ready, like, for Christmas. And Sahar was just strumming on her guitar. And Imogen was also getting ready for Christmas. Like, we see each character. Elle and Tao. Yeah. I'm also blanking on what they were doing. They were probably together. Were they together, actually? I think they were together.
I don't remember, actually. Maybe.
But, so we see all these. And then when we cut to Isaac, bro is in a chair. And he looks comfortable, mind you. I'm not going to say he don't. He's in his little Christmas sweater reading a book by himself.
Absolutely.
And I'm just like, wait. So you showing me everybody else is either with someone or preparing to go somewhere to be with someone, and bro is just reading his book. Like, as someone who loves their alone time, like, all of my hobbies involve me being
alone.
Yes, like, I don't have to be alone to do my hobbies. I'm big into crochet, by the way, peeps. I don't have to be alone to do my hobbies, but like, I can be. I can successfully do them alone. And so I understand that wanting to be alone and I understand being completely comfortable, but being alone with yourself, But why is Broski always alone? He doesn't have to be. It doesn't just have to be him and his books.
But he's alone because he wants to be alone. I understand that.
But is he?
Yes.
But this is something I go back and forth with all the time, because from day one, we see is it's Tao and Charlie having the conversations, and Isaac is reading his book. Like, Isaac isn't a part of things from day one. So is it that Isaac, this is his preferred thing, or this is what he's gotten used to? I'm ignored, so I'm going to read my book.
Well, you're looking way too deep into it. I really think that Isaac just doesn't. He wants to be around people, but he's okay with not being the center of attention, like not talking. And he's just like, I'm with my people and I'm reading while I'm doing it, and that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Every single time I saw him pop up in a scene and he was just reading his books and minding his fucking business, I cheered, because that's a bitch by my own heart. I mind my business constantly, and bitches should take
You're lying.
Isaac's. What are you talking about? I do.
If it's me, you and Olivia is our other friend, by the way. If it's me, you and Olivia, you're yapping the whole time.
What are you talking about? I'm the most quiet one. I'm the second quietest.
Are you gonna sit here and
Olivia's first quietest, I'm the second quietest, and then you're the loudest bitch in the room.
Bro, you're yapping the whole time. Are you fibbing right now? Are you fibbing right now? So she's gonna have to be a guest one day because you yap the whole time.
No, the fuck I don't. I just be catching y'all up on the shit that goes on in my life when I'm trying to mind my business and other bitches don't.
You yap the whole time. This is so insane.
Girl, shut the
But enough about you. Back to my king. To my king. Sorry. I understand what you're saying. And to an extent, I agree with you. But we can't ignore that there are some shots where he looks at his friends with their coupling up and and then he just looks, and it's not, I'm not going to say he looks sad, but he looks at them. He looks at the fact that he's not in the thing, because to say it's not a problem is weird when he actually addresses that it is a problem that y'all have discarded me for your couples. He mentions that this is a problem. So let's not say it's not.
No, he brings that up in season 3.
It's been building up for 3 seasons.
Okay, we're going way too much into Isaac. I swear we have this fight every single time we talk.
Okay. No, actually we don't, because we have always agreed that Isaac is ignored, but now you got people listening to you and you want to be brand new. But okay, we can move on. We can move on.
Okay, whatever. I'm not about to have, girl, we'll get into him later, and I'm not about to have you lie on me on this podcast with other people believing you. Your silence.
I will say this. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. Then I want to move on to Tao, because I have something to say about my king there. Alid is perfectly fine just reading his books, being left the fuck alone, and saying 1 or 2 words. Mm-hmm. Isaac wants some attention from his friends. He loves his books and his alone time, but he would also like some attention from his friends.
Okay. And then what did you want to say about Tao?
I came into the fandom very late, and it was brought to my attention by you that everyone hated Tao's haircut in season 1. And I don't get it, because it was giving. I was oh my God, I just think it's called a staple. You know, it's this is me. If you see this haircut, you know it's Tao. But now if you see his haircut, it could be anybody. It could literally be anybody. So I'm just like, not only did he look good, I liked it. He looked good. It was fun. It was new. It was different. I've never seen that before in my life. And I was like, king. And apparently all of y'all were bullying my man on social media. And I just don't.
Tao, I hated him in the show from jump. And I low-key hated him in the comics too, because he just didn't know when to shut the fuck up. He was always in Charlie's business. Sometimes people just can't tell you anything, and that's okay. He's constantly, you need to tell me this, you need to tell me that. Stay away from Nick, stay away from Nick. Bitch, shut up. Back the fuck up with your fucked ass haircut before I knock you in your goddamn shit. I told you that he's fine. I told you that he's okay. What?
So are we going to sit here and act like Tao didn't have legitimate grievances?
With who?
With the fact that he was worried about what would happen if Charlie and Nick was hanging out. Is that not a legitimate concern?
Being worried and being nosy are 2 different fucking things. He was being nosy and belligerent at that.
Belligerent? That's a purple word, as one of my classmates will say. That's a purple word. That's a big word.
That's not even a big word.
It's got a lot of letters in it anyways. Okay. Remind me, in case you remember, because I don't. In the comics, his reasoning is slightly different. There was something that was in the comics about Tao and his
His reasoning behind it.
Okay. No, I was gonna say, is it because Tao outed Charlie in the comics? But no, it was something else that was
Well, he
different.
did.
Well, yes, but there was something that was different in Tao's approach to Nick and Charlie in the comics that I can't remember. Because I remember thinking, oh, this makes more sense now.
He was less aggressive.
I can't remember. Anyways,
I just feel like
I understand his whole Charlie was horribly bullied, because we do not, as the audience, we do not know the full extent to which Charlie was bullied. Granted, at the end of, oh, that's such a beautiful scene too. Is it at the end of season 2 when they in Nick's room? I think so.
Like all of them together?
No, Charlie and Nick are in Nick's room, and that's when Charlie tells Nick a little bit about the bullying. Like people telling him he's disgusting to his face.
Oh yeah, that was in the hotel room.
No, it wasn't. It was in Nick's bedroom. It's when Nick almost tells Charlie he loves him, but then his mom comes home.
Oh yeah, there we go. I thought you were talking about
in the season 2. But no. I do, like, we don't know the extent of it, but I feel like even though Tao and Charlie never talked about it, Tao saw some of it. He didn't see the toll it took on Charlie necessarily, like how Charlie felt behind closed doors, but he saw what people were doing to Charlie. So I completely understand him being like, you are putting yourself in the line of fire, potentially putting yourself in the line of fire. And in a way he did, because Harry was still bullying him. Now, I'm not saying that makes Tao okay. Tao being like, Nick Nelson, I'm gonna kill you. Like, I'm not saying that's okay. I'm saying I understand his hesitation and his concern, especially because bullying got so bad for Elle that she had to leave. At least, like, the treatment for her got so bad she had to leave the school. Because they have girls at whatchamaface. They don't have many, but they have some.
No, they don't.
Sahar literally transferred to the school. Yes, they do. There's a scene in the comics of Sahar asking Nick, could he like show her around or something? Like how many girls do they have in the school? And it's less than like 100 girls. It's not common, but it happens. It's less than like 100 girls, and she transferred to Truham. I keep calling it Truham.
I also call it Truman. Because what the fuck is Truham?
Stop! Don't do not the Brits, the UKers. Don't do them. The Londoners. Are they in London?
She's only at Higgs. What are you talking about?
In the TV show, in the comics, she transfers to Truham.
I'm gonna have to look that up because I do not remember that. Because Truham and Higgs are all boys, all girls, but they're like so. Okay, this might be like a little TMI, and I'll cut it if you want me to. But how Brother Rice was to Mother Macaulay, that's what I got. Like, it's an all boys school and all girls school, but they're basically integrated.
Google, are there girls that go to Truham in Heartstopper? Yes, there are girls who attend Truham in the Heartstopper comics.
I'm sick.
Truham is an all-boys school, though through year 11, and accepts students of all genders in sixth form, whatever the hell that means.
Bitch,
much like
I'm
Higgs.
so sick. Okay, Google Crusader.
It's not even Google Crusader. It's called fact checking, because we're in an era of what is it called? They don't say lying. They say something else.
Fake news.
Fake news. We're in an era of fake news and fraudulent information.
You know who also says that? DJ Trump.
DJ? Who's DJ?
Donald J. Trump.
See, I didn't even know that was his full government name, but the fact that you know his full government name, are you trying to tell us who you voted for?
No, I'm not trying to tell you who I voted for. I'm trying to tell you the court cases.
The girls, gays, and days are listening.
I've tried to tell you the court cases that I've read, and his full name is in them damn court cases. So
Okay,
try
not
again,
you.
bitch.
Okay,
So
you
try
real red.
again. I
All
already
of this
told you
because
I'm
you're
Olivia
wrong.
Pope.
All of this because you're wrong. You couldn't be Olivia Pope if you were if you were given the script of Olivia
I'm
Pope.
close
Don't
to
do that.
girl. Dead ass,
You could
and
be.
you already
You
know this.
could
I'm
not
closer
rock
to
that
Olivia
bob.
Pope.
You
I'm
could
closer to
not do the
Olivia
bob.
Pope. You
You
are,
could
and you
not
know
see.
that.
You're getting so loud. We're getting reverb. So calm down.
I'm sick
down.
because I know
Bring
you're
it
right.
down.
Because I know you're right.
Exactly. Yes.
Wham.
I don't even know what the point of this was. Why do we bring up girls going to True? Oh, the bullying.
Yeah,
Yes.
the bullying.
So yeah, I understand Hal's like initial like I don't want this to happen to Charlie. I understand that. That was basically my whole point.
Yeah. So Tao is you already
my
know how I feel
king. I
about
loved his
Tao.
haircut, and I hate y'all for making him get rid of it.
All I'll say is about Tao, his haircut was atrocious in the show for the first season. Wait, what?
Elle loved the haircut too.
Elle loved the haircut after he cut the hair.
Nope. After he cuts his hair, she literally comments that he's trying to turn himself into a completely different person to impress her, and it actually makes her cry. She cries to her new art friend.
He still doesn't change it because it looks good.
Well, he can't go back. He done cut it off.
He can grow it back. It's obviously maintained. It's obviously maintained.
He can't go back because he cut it off. Are you okay?
He can grow his hair back, bitch.
Well, that would take time. B word.
B word, girl. We're TVMA. You can
I
say
am in
bitch.
my grandmother's home.
Oh, I forgot.
I am in my Christian grandmother's home.
No, you can cuss. She'll be fine.
We love God.
Why you lying?
We love the Lord.
So since we're talking about Elle, I guess we'll move on to Elle, who I personally love the way that they did Elle in the show. Like in the comics, she's very like I feel like she's very afterthought, like the way that you think Isaac is. I feel like she was very much an afterthought, like she was here and there, and like her and Tao's relationship was here and there sometimes during the Paris trip, and we don't get a lot of it in the comics, but in the show, she is like full front, like head of the cast, or like one of the top people in the cast, and I just love that because she was a part of that, like she was a part of that original friend group, and she did have to go through shit at Truum, and I feel like sometimes we forget that.
No, I agree. I love her. Interestingly enough, I just had this thought, so it's not fully fleshed out, and it could be wrong and stupid. But I think, and this is not to like discredit Alice Osman, the queen. Love her, phenomenal writer. Makes me kick my feet, giggle, and cry, all in the same like few panels. I think what their friend group in the comics is what Tao would fear would happen to their friend group in the show. Does that make sense? Like in the comics, I feel like
that one.
Like we get the primary focus is Nick and Charlie, right? So we don't see the friend group that much. Like when you just brought up Tao and Elle, because I was actually thinking about this the other day. I was like, do we see them together in the comics? Like, do we see that happening? Barely. And then I remember Paris. There's a panel or whatever of them in Paris and them kissing, I think, at the not the Louvre, whichever museum they went to. But outside of that, like we don't get a lot of them. And she probably mentions him when they also do the college road trip thing. But it's not a lot of them. And it's like we don't get a lot of the friendships in general. It's like we know Charlie has friends and they show up here and there. We don't get a lot of them. And like how Tao is always like, oh, our friendship, we're gonna disintegrate and we're gonna change and we're no longer a quadruple, a quad or whatever. So I just thought that was funny, just cute little observation. But no, I really love Elle. I don't know. Should I say my opinion about Elle's art? Should I do that, or should we just keep that?
Ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead and say it.
Okay.
You already brought it up. Go ahead and say it.
I love Elle down. I really do. And I think this is me as a person who doesn't, this could possibly be because I don't understand art. I don't. Like, I go to art museums and I'd be like, why is this here?
I'm sick.
But sometimes Elle's art, I don't understand it, I guess. I don't understand it. Cause it's cute. It's good. Not, it's more than cute. It's good. There's talent. She's talented. Whoever is doing that stuff behind the screens, talented. But I don't know. It always just feels like something is missing. Like, she won awards, and I'm like, what are we winning awards for? It's like, imagine Hollywood Arts, right? Hollywood Arts.
Yeah. Okay,
And then no, imagine Hollywood Arts. It seems like everyone agrees that Jade and what's her name, Kat, were top tier singers on that show. But everyone's like, Tori, and we're like, yeah, Tori can sing, but Jade and Kat, what do we mean?
I think we can all sing.
Yes. Gowns, beautiful gowns.
Gorgeous gowns. Beautiful gowns.
And it just really makes me think the rest of the people in that school, y'all art must be abysmal. It must be abysmal.
You're going to hell. You're going to hell. Because we don't see a lot of art in the show, and she's like our only representation for like an actual art student. So it's kind of, because the only other person we see drawing is Tal.
And his art is abysmal.
We know that motherfucker can't draw.
Like,
so
I don't know. It's just giving, like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. That's all I gotta say about that. But I really liked. Not that I enjoyed the moment. I did not enjoy the moment. But one thing I like about Heartstopper is, and I didn't say this earlier because you were talking about what drew you to the show, what you love about the show so much in the comics. One thing I love about it so much is that, or the main thing, it's just pure joy to me. Like 98% of the time, it is pure queer joy. And I know a lot of people, you included, because this is something you said earlier, they see that as like, this is something I didn't get to experience in high school, and I'm experiencing it through the show now. As someone who is very late to acknowledging and accepting her own queerness, I'm pansexual, by the way. Pink, yellow, and blue are literally the colors of my life. Actually cut that out. That was stupid. I'm pansexual, by the way.
Okay.
And I didn't get to that realization, I guess you could say, until I want to say around like junior year of college, not high school, definitely not high school, junior year of college. And now, and watching the show for me, like, it took a lot for me to get there, for one, years of stuff. But watching the show for me now, it's like, I'm not thinking, oh, I couldn't have had this in high school. Because I don't think I would ever, if a woman tried to talk to me in high school, like romantically, I'd be like, oh, why, what? Like, not even on questioning stuff. It would be like, no, I'm not into that. Like, what's going on? This is so funny because I'm not going to say their name, but one of our friends is a lesbian, and I was looking for something about Bellark from the 100 in our text messages yesterday, and I saw that she was talking about this girl was hitting on her, and she was like, I do not play for that team. Like, she 100% wanted boys, but like, she's a full-on lesbian, and it's so funny. Like, I want to bring it up to her, but I also don't want her to be like, why would you haunt me with my past? Like, I was reading the conversation like, there's no way this is what. It was so funny. But what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. So for me, Heartstopper just feels like I feel like I'm Mr. Wait, no, not Mr. Farouk. Never mind. Like, no, yeah. In the way that Mr. Farouk is experiencing his queerness, I guess. His first gay love now. He does acknowledge that, like, I never got that as a kid, but I don't think he's looking through like kid eyes, you know? Like, I don't think, like, yes, he's like, I never had this, but he's not like, oh, my relationship with Mr. How you pronounce his name? Ajay?
Ajay. I just say Ajay.
My relationship with Mr. Ajay is like I wish I could have had this in high school. Like, I don't think he's constantly thinking about the past. And I feel very much that way about Heartstopper. Like, this is me now. Like, this is what I can experience now. And, like, does that make sense? I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly.
No, you're explaining it. I think the show has a lot of different representation to it, not only like gender and sexuality, but also life experiences. Like Mr. Farouk is for the people that, you know, never got to experience their, or never got to like dwell on their queerness as a child, because I don't know, they just weren't tapped into themselves as much back then. Darcy's whole thing with like how her parents basically kicked her out, like a lot of people can sympathize with that. Isaac's whole story, a lot of people can sympathize with that. It's just about like experiences and everything, and that's again another reason why I love the show. It's just a lot of different experiences from a lot of different people. Someone we haven't talked about yet is Tori, how she's also asexual, but she's not aromantic, and I really like that they add that into the show as well. We talked about this in the comics. Was she aromantic asexual, or was it just asexual?
I was just about to say, are we? I don't remember.
I believe in the
feel
comics.
Like I remember she was in the comics. She was definitely asexual, but I don't remember if she was aromantic. But I feel like I saw a clip of Alice Osmond saying she was aro ace, and she didn't know that she was aro ace when she was writing her.
Oh,
but let me look that up real quick.
Yeah, just look it up real quick. Anyways, I just want to talk about Tori too. Tori also has like a touch of autism, which I believe is confirmed in Solitaire, one of Alice's books. Which when season 4 comes out, we do have to read Nick and Charlie in order to get the full Nick and Charlie, and I'll probably read Solitaire too, to get the full like finale experience from Heartstopper. But from what we know about Tori in Heartstopper, she's just really like a maternal figure for, not maternal. Would you say maternal for Charlie, or like?
I would not say maternal. I do think they're genuinely just siblings.
Okay, they're good siblings, because most siblings just hate
they're
each
beautiful
other.
siblings.
Yeah,
but I do think
siblings in television like just hate each other and like fight, and then from time to time there's a little like twinge of happiness, like I love you or whatever, like I guess since we're family I love you. With this, it actually shows like a sibling relationship pretty well, or like how it's technically supposed to go, I guess, because I know a lot of people just don't get along with their siblings. Like I don't have any blood siblings, so I don't really know how to live with one. But if I were to think of how to live with one, it would probably be like Tori's situation, where she's just trying to make sure that her brother basically doesn't like kill himself.
Pause. Tori is asexual and falls on the aromantic spectrum. So okay. Alice Osmond says that she falls on the aromantic spectrum, but in the actual comics, and then eventually in the actual comics, asexuality is confirmed. Okay. One of the things I agree that one of the things I really love about their relationship is it's not positive in the sense that they're always happy, because obviously they get really sad, but it's positive in the sense that they, like you said, they don't hate each other. Like they actually love each other, and you never at no point do you question that. Now, with that said, that doesn't mean they don't have like somewhat of a complicated and or complex relationship, especially when you involve their mom, because it seemed like Tori is often in the middle of that, like the parents and Charlie.
And that's why I want to say maternal, because I know Charlie has issues with the mom specifically. Like, you know, the dad is just there. The dad,
no, for real, he is like most dads.
Yeah, no, for real. Just like bats eyelashes, blank fucking stare, doesn't know what to goddamn do, because you can't use critical thinking fucking skills for 2 seconds. But the mom is actually like has to be the bad cop and tell Charlie like, you can't do this or you can't do that. And truly, honestly, a lot of people like frame the mom to be like the bad guy in the family. She's just doing normal parent shit. Like, you're flunking your classes. No, you can't go see your boyfriend until you bring them grades up. Are you crazy? Personally, my mama would have beat my ass, but
I
like, you're lucky that you can only just not see your boyfriend. You can still be on your phone, you can still text him, you can still play that little Wii or the Switch or whatever. You can still do all of that, but you just can't see your man. Okay, get them grades up, and then you can start kissing up on your man again. Womp womp.
I would have. I would comment on that, but I want to rewind a little bit. I want to say a perfect example of the Tori mom, dad, Charlie relationship is how in the comics there's a scene, and I think it's when Mama Spring is like, Charlie, you can't do this, da 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 da, and the dad goes, don't you think that was a little harsh? But in the show, they have Mama Spring go, Charlie. I think it's actually was it when she wanted Charlie to clean up that one room and he just kept playing his
Yeah,
game or
and then
texting Nick.
right.
And then she's like, da, 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 and he storms out. And then Tori goes, you're being a little harsh on him, don't you think? And it's like, oh, but when there are other scenes, obviously, but it's like, yep, she is definitely the mediator in this family. She is definitely the one where it's like, I'm trying to keep the peace. And in keeping the peace, no one wants to keep peace for me. Me trying to keep peace for y'all, none of y'all want to bring me peace. But
exactly.
Moving forward, I always lose my train of thought and I hate it. You were talking about something else. Oh, the mom. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the show, I can't in the Heartstopper comics and in the show, I can't speak to Solitaire because I've heard that I think that's where the negativity is coming from her in Solitaire. But in the Heartstopper comics and in the show, she is 100% a normal parent, as you said. Like it was wild, bonkers. I actually had to pause what was on my screen because I couldn't believe it when Charlie goes, if I want to go to my boyfriend's house. No. I'm sorry. It's after him and his mom argue. He sneaks out to see Nick. He goes tells Nick, if I want to sleep with my boyfriend, I should be able to sleep with my boyfriend. Or he goes to her, you can't stop me from saying Nick. And I'm like, pause. Let's step back. Let's think about this.
Let's look at this objectively, Charlie.
You're upset that at the ripe age of 16, your mama not gonna let you bump cooters with your boy, with your man.
They weren't bumping cooters at that point, though.
But he says to Nick, if I want to have sex with my boyfriend, I can have sex with my boyfriend. So he's upset. That's when they start doing stuff. Oh, and this is also the sleepovers are also getting tied into the conversation. Yeah. You upset she don't want y'all to bump purses? Are you kidding me right now? You're 16. And also, you've read the most recent chapter?
2 and 3?
I don't know their numbers. I don't look at that.
No.
The one that was uploaded on the 11th.
I have not. No. You can spoil it. I don't care. I'll just.
Okay, so it opens with Charlie, and it opens on. Actually, that might be the not most recent, but the one before. Anyway, it opens with Charlie and Nick in bed on Nick's birthday. And it's a school day, and I was flabbergasted. And Charlie goes,
"What the fuck? A school day?"
And Charlie goes, if we don't get ready for school, like my mom's never gonna let me sleep. If we're late to school, my mom's never gonna let me sleep over here again, even if it is your birthday. And I said, I don't know if this is cultural. I don't know if I had strict parents. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm black.
It's cultural.
And my mom would just never do that. Like when I say cultural, I don't know if it's American versus them. I don't know if it's black versus white. I don't know what it is.
I truly believe it's black. I truly believe it's black.
That is absurd. It is absurd to me. What do you mean? The fact that they're sleeping over their boyfriend's house anyway is crazy. But the funny thing about Nick's mama never cared. She doesn't care about anything. Like she cares about Nick, obviously, but she is very much like, oh, you want to do that? Okay, go ahead, do it. And that is so funny to me. But because they come downstairs and she goes, hey boys. I was like, what? They was upstairs bumping cars. But
my mom would be like, who is this? And why is he in my house? And why didn't I know about it?
Like, it's the way, like, what happened to shows filming that kind of scene and then the character has to sneak out afterwards because the parents would never allow that. Like, that, it's
like,
actually,
why is it Charlie jumping out the window in his boxers. I'm confused.
Like, it blows my mind. It really does. And I remember in season 2 when Charlie was helping Nick with his maths, which he did terrible on, by the way, but he passed, I guess. Which
Because what was it, like a 4?
it was a 5, because I think 5 is as low as they can go. He got the lowest score possible to pass.
Yeah,
Because remember, we looked
but
it up because we don't know anything about where are they specifically.
the UK.
We don't know anything about the UK and how they do their thing. Every time somebody says sixth form, I just ignore it because I'm confused. But at one point, we looked it up, y'all, and we tried to, and because I saw 5 and I saw 9s, and I was like, that sounds awful. So we looked it up. He got the bare minimum he needed to pass. So I don't know if Charlie helping him study helped or not. But when Nick goes, I haven't helped you do anything. You have to write your paper. Charlie goes, it's already done. The paper wasn't done. And it's like, at the very least, y'all are in high school. I don't know what level, but I know y'all are in high school. High school papers are, granted, to someone in high school, a high school paper is so daunting. But also, Charlie probably sat down for 60 minutes and got that paper done. So you mad at your mama because she mad at you for not taking the 60 minutes out of your day where you don't got much to do. You may or may not be in rugby at this time. You go to school and you see your boy. But you can't find 60 minutes in the day. Is he in band? Is he in band?
Yeah.
Or because they don't have band practice. They don't be having band practice.
We don't see the band practice, but
they don't be having band practice.
It sounded like.
Are you sure it's not just like an ensemble that comes together for school events? Are you sure it's
it sounded like it's band, but it didn't sound like they practiced during the concert.
In case y'all didn't know, Deshaun was in band, so he probably has like a super deep connection to Charlie because of this. What did you play?
I don't have a super deep.
The trombone, the sax,
no,
the sax.
Yes,
the saxophone.
The saxophone, yes. How did you? Do you not?
We had a saxophone.
Girl, I can pull it.
You're lying.
Yeah, I swear.
What did you play in the band for school?
The saxophone.
So you was out at the football games with a saxophone?
Yes, girl. How did you? We've known each other since high school. I swear she's seen me.
What? I've never. I don't know why I thought you had that big tuba. The thing that.
No.
The saxophone?
Girl. Yes, the saxophone.
That is wild. I don't know you
with
at all.
With all them buttons and shit.
When I think of the saxophone, I think of blues. You up there with the band, cheering on the football team with the saxophone. Anyways. Charlie being mad at his mama was
like, yeah, it was really insane, Charlie. But it was just like normal teenage shit, and we know like he had mental health stuff going on. It was like a lot. So I understand why like he was pissed off or why he was mad, but at the same time, for the people in the back who are yelling at the mama, let's bring it back a little bit. Like, cut it. She was doing her due diligence.
Come back to reality
as a parent.
Because what do you mean you're failing all of your classes? You weren't failing before you met Nick. You met Nick, and now you're failing. Correlation doesn't equal causation, but also, come on now.
Like, if 1 + 1 is 2,
like
you helped him with his maths.
I was gonna say, I know Nick ain't good at maths, but you're good at maths.
So why are you failing maths? I'm confused.
No, all classes though. All classes ain't turning in no work. What are you doing? He's just vibing at school. He's not doing anything.
So things my mother would have done: beat my ass. On the top,
jump.
And then took our phone away. Said you can't have this for a whole year. Took our tablets away. Took our gaming systems away. For you, she probably would have took your crochet hooks away.
That is actually so sick. Imagine my mama told me I can't crochet. I would actually sob. Like, what are you talking about?
You would be crying.
I would.
She'd be like, you could barely have books. You know what? You know what book you're reading? Bitch, Robo en la Noche, since you're failing fucking Spanish.
Not throw back to the Spanish class. I wonder how that woman is doing. Does she know she taught us nothing?
Which one?
The skinny eccentric one.
Was she a teacher?
I just remember seeing her in the hallway in a tutu once, and I was like, "Good God!" And then next year she was my teacher.
You had her. I had the good one.
Oh.
Oh wait,
How's
no, I didn't have
Tanya
the
doing? Miss Tanya. What's her name?
who?
The other Spanish teacher. The Spanish teacher.
Miss Han?
What? Was that her name?
That was her last name, yeah, Miss Han.
The
I
Spanish
think
teacher?
she's yes, I think she's doing fine.
Oh, I
I
hope
hope
she
she's
is.
doing okay. Okay, we have to start wrapping. Um, let's go to. We're just gonna skip. Okay, I just want to say one thing about Imogen because I know
Rapid
you
fire,
don't give a.
rapid fire.
You don't give a fuck about her, but I kind of do. First season, I thought she was useless. Second and third, I learned to love her mostly because she read Ben down, read Ben to fucking filth.
I don't like public moments. I was like, why do we have to do this in front of everybody? Please stop. My only
No,
thing
I
about
like.
Imogen didn't. I'm not gonna say she's growing on me, but her story is. Like when she goes, I don't think I've ever liked boys. That definitely hit me in my soul because one thing about me, young me, all I did was lie. Like I just not lie, I performed. I definitely performed a lot of roles because I thought this is what I was supposed to do, and I still perform roles, but we're not gonna talk about that. Um, so I resonated with that, but outside of that, her character just doesn't speak to me, but that's fine. Not everybody has to speak to me. Not everybody has to mean something to me. So that's my little rapid fire about Imogen. Rapid fire Darcy. I loved the journey that they went on with their gender identity in season 3. I love that Alice Osman and everyone at Netflix was like, this is who our actor is in real life, and we're going to try to allow them to be as comfortable as possible on set and like play who they are. I love that. Rapid fire homophobes. Ben, I'm not gonna say what I want to say about you. Harry, not
Oh,
gonna say what I want to say about you. It rhymes with
fuck them dirty
ill.
bitches to the day I die. Womp womp.
Oh, damn. I agree. The parents
Yeah.
we talked, the teachers we talked. Wait, scroll up.
Um,
Scroll up.
the only person we didn't talk about was Tara. Oh, we
Oh,
didn't talk about
Tara,
Nicola and
my
Charlie yet, I guess.
queen. My queen, my queen. I love her. Something about, okay, in case y'all didn't know, I'm a black woman. So seeing black hair, seeing young black girls' hair on TV actually done and done in a way where it's like creative and it's done like I feel like the first time I saw it was Insecure was the first time I saw black women's hair, and it was like it was different, it looked good, and it wasn't like, but at the same time it wasn't they were just trying to straighten it or just trying to put it in braids. Like they're doing different things with it. I loved it so much, especially like in high school. Was when I was trying to figure out how to do my hair. It looked awful and no one told me, but it's okay. So I loved Tara and Elle for that reason alone, but also like you include the actual characters. I love that we got to see Tara and Nick's friendship in season 3 a little bit more, because one thing
Mm-hmm.
about season 3, and I feel like people have started this conversation on online spaces. It kind of snowballed, which makes me sad. But one thing about season 3 is it was very much like Charlie is going through this and Nick is supporting Charlie through this. But we also see how it's slowly like destroying, for lack of a better word, Nick. Like how hard it is for Nick to watch Charlie go through this. And if I remember correctly, Tara was the only person to be like, Nick, well, outside of his aunt, be like, Nick, are you okay? Because yes, Charlie is going through something, but just by experience watching him, being with him for that, you too are going through something, and that is something we have to acknowledge. And I think Tao doesn't talk to him about it, but Tao does see his struggling, and he allow, and then they
Comforts
have that
him.
moment in season 3,
Yeah,
which they have a moment every season, by the way, and I love those moments.
I
They
didn't
have a little
notice that
heart
until
to
you
heart.
just said it. You're right.
Yep, every season they have a heart to heart, and I love it because they're slowly going to become best friends. But so
Back to
I love that Tara did that.
Ellen Tao, not Tao, Ellen Tara specifically. There's so many T names. Damn.
There's literally
I forgot
3.
to bring up when I was. Anyways, I forgot to bring up the fact that I love the wardrobe on Elle and Tara, and I love the hair that they do on both of them. granted for Elle, like she mostly keeps the same ish hair every season, but with Tara, I just feel like they're changing it every 2 to 3 episodes, and I love it.
I love so
and
much.
then their outfits are always pussy. They are so good. And I'm like, I don't know who styled these two black women, but they need to get a raise. They need to get a raise
They definitely know what they're
expeditiously.
doing.
They know what they're doing, and by extension, Alice, she knows what she's doing because
Alice,
she's on the production.
queen, a
She's on
queen.
the production team. I know she went up there and was like, "You will not have these two beautiful black women looking a fucking mess on this goddamn show.
Nope,
Because if you
nope.
do, I will have your ass. Play with me if you want to."
I promise you, a part of me, if 5 years from now we find out that Elle and Tara were doing their own hair on set, a part of me will die.
A
Part
part
of
of me
my
will
soul will
die.
actually die. Because
Like they
I
start a
don't think you
podcast and
watched Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. You wasn't a chaos girly.
I did.
You did?
I did.
Oh,
Yes,
period.
I didn't finish it, but I
The
did
last
watch
season
it.
was awful, so that's good. It's good you didn't finish. But do you remember
That's why I didn't finish it.
Prudence? Do you remember Prudence and her
I
finger
remember
wave?
she was doing her own hair.
She was, yes. And when I found that out, I sobbed.
I was
And
pissed
that's
as
why
fuck. I
she
was like, "You're
doesn't have it in the
joking."
last season. In the last season, she doesn't have her finger waves
She's
because she said she
bald.
just got tired of doing it.
Oh, she wasn't bald. She had the mini afro. Was it?
I don't know if it was a mini afro. I think so. It might have been. It just wasn't those amazing finger waves. She said she would come
Her
in
hair was
set early as hell.
because
It
nobody
made me
knew how
sick.
to do it.
Nobody. And they didn't put in effort to figure out how to do it either.
Girl, they barely put in effort. Period. Because that show was ass.
Whoa. Excuse you?
You heard me. We'll talk about it later. So I think that's it for the characters.
It's not it. Nick and Charlotte. We never actually talked about Nick and Charlotte. I want to say this. One thing I love about these two, outside of their like complete love and support and devotion for one another, is that it is equal. Like Charlie is equally there for Nick. Nick is equally there for Charlie. And I feel like it's so easy to be like, girly pop, these characters and to stereotype these characters, but the way they're written, you want to do that, you would have to ignore them. Like, for a perfect example is when they're cuddling in bed. Charlie holds Nick, but Nick holds Charlie, which you would expect within the dynamic, but Charlie also holds Nick. Like, Nick loves Charlie holding him. Nick, like, their cute hugs, like, Nick started those hugs. Like the way he would absorb Charlie in those hugs, like they're equally affectionate, and I love that so much because I've seen people you try to put them in these roles, and it's like, oh, this is the more masculine character, this is the, and it's like, no, because Nick needs his Charlie affection just as much as Charlie needs his Nick affection, and I love it so much. There was also something else I was going to say, but I forgot.
I think the reason I like Nick and Charlie a lot is because their love is genuine and it's very.
Oh yes.
And like we said before, it's a very good depiction of like love. Not a good depiction, but it's a good representation for like the younger generation that's obviously watching this, because like it's not only our generation that's watching this, it's younger people who are watching this and experiencing this in real time. And for some of them, they might have this love story, but I know for a very big majority of them, they won't. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. It'll feel good to see them represented and like to see gay love in real life and for it to be normalized like this, but also it makes them feel like shit because they don't have it. Because I know it made me cry because I didn't have it. But then I remembered this is unrealistic because it's two white twinks.
Like, it is not unrealistic for one. Two,
it's unrealistic.
I will
love.
say
It's unrealistic love for me, but
it is not. It is literally not. And I've seen a lot of people say that, and I'm just like, we are not. No one is Nick and no one is Charlie outside of Nick and Charlie. And someone completely being devoted to loving you and supporting you and getting to know you in all aspects of you looks different for everyone. And not just, and just because you're not in that relationship now doesn't mean you will never have that relationship. Like ideally, we are all going to have that relationship with our ideal partner or partners, like however many you want, you know? So it's just like it's not unrealistic. It's just a loving and supporting partner. And we just see so many bad partners and hear about so many bad partners that we think, oh, no one's ever gonna love me and support me in the way that Nick does Charlie or Charlie does Nick. And granted, I see more
I didn't
people
mean
saying they want the Nick to their Charlie than they want the Charlie to their Nick, and I think that goes into the pigeonholing and the stereotyping that I was talking about. But we don't have to get into that.
yeah.
But it's just a healthy relationship. That's what it all boils down to. Also, I
I
want
didn't
to
mean
say,
unrealistic. Sorry, real quick. I didn't mean unrealistic in the sense that it's like not how love is supposed to be depicted, or like not how love is actually depicted in real life. It's unrealistic for adolescents. So like
oh,
it's unrealistic high school love.
well, isn't
Because I know
that
for me and a lot of
everything we watch?
true, but it's gay, so that's why I like it.
Oh, okay, valid. I did want to
Go
piggyback
ahead.
off of what you said about it's good representation of love or whatever, because how young people are watching it. Because you know what I just found out yesterday? After is
Or
making another movie. They are
who's
making. Have you?
after?
Oh, bless your heart. It's the
Who's after?
it's the one. It's the
Who?
Harry Styles fanfic from Wattpad.
Oh, ew.
So they're making another
Ew.
one, and
No,
this.
they're not.
And I've only watched some of the first one, and I've seen clips of all the other ones, and it is so toxic. And I just know that there are young girls, specifically young girls, but probably young boys too, looking at this and they're like, Harden loves Tessa. No. Harden, we're not even gonna no. There is no love there. That is straight toxicity. They both need to be apart from each other for the rest of their lives. But it's like someone's watching that and they're also watching Heartstopper. And it's like, okay, Heartstopper will cleanse your palate and show you that this is what love looks like, not this. This is what toxicity looks like, and this is what love looks like. So I hope people, I hope the youngins see that and they absorb that and they look for that in future partners. Last thing, because I know you want to kind of like go for time. One thing that I love about Nick and Charlie is that it was gay from numero uno, from jump start.
From
After they
jump,
like
there was
after they
no.
said hi, it was homosexuality,
We knew.
and everyone knew. Everyone clocked it, including Nick's friends. Because remember, they come to him and they're like, "Hey, Nick, da da da," and he goes, "Yeah, we're sorry about not standing up for you and Charlie at the movies. Harry sucks." And he's like, "Yeah, I know Charlie is your best mate." And then the friends go, "Why the hell would you say that? We know they gay."
Why the fuck would you say that dumb shit?
And it's the way, and I realized this on one of my rewatches. Don't ask me how many times I've rewatched. I realized this on my rewatch that their relationship doesn't actually change when they get together. Like how they act in public, it doesn't change. When they go to Paris and they're trying to hide their relationship, they're still
They didn't
so
hide shit.
gay.
They're
And it's
hiding
like
behind a glass closet.
they think, oh, we're not kissing in front of people so people don't know. We know. We see
And
it. Like
when bitches see the hickey, they're like, "Oh my god, who did it? Oh my god, who did it?" We all know who did it,
we all know.
but they're just
It's the
they're
way that
waiting for
Nick's
them to
mom
say it
knew. Exactly. That's literally it. Everybody's just waiting for them to say it because nobody want to out
because
you
y'all
except
are
that one bald head girl that was in Paris and that was trying to make Charlie say who gave him the hickey. That's the only person that wanted to out them. I hate that bald head girl. But
also Ben for some weird reason
oh
wants to
yeah,
out them
Ben.
because he's just sad with himself.
He's evil. But everybody
I
else
don't know if I
clocked
ever
it.
told you
Like,
this, but sorry, I don't know if I ever told you this, but Ben and Charlie's actor, Joe Locke and whoever plays Ben, they're best friends.
oh, that's so cute.
I kind of love it.
They all have like really good. They all seem to enjoy each other around interviews and stuff like that. But people are also actors, so I guess you can never really be like, "Oh, this is real." But they
Kit
they
Connor's
do
in his
seem
bag
to
right
like
now.
actually care about each other and love each other. I love that.
Joe Locke and Kit Connor are both in their bags right now.
Oh, don't
Joe
get me
Locke
started on Joe Locke
because
because we gonna be here for another hour. That's
and then KCON
and
is
that's
on.
next week's episode, because after next week, the show gonna be wrapped up. So that's next week's episode. Don't get me
You're
started
right.
on
Oh
the
my
show.
god, I had to. I said I was gonna catch up on all like the Marvel shit so we could talk about it, but I don't know if I.
Next
I
week
don't
can
know if I
just
can do
be
all
Agatha.
that.
It doesn't have to be everything Marvel. It could literally just be Agatha.
Okay, fine. Well, we'll talk about it later. Anyways, is that all you had to say about Nick and Charlie, or you want to add something else?
I have so much to say about them, but that's for the sake of time. That's all I will say about them. They were gay from jump, and they just didn't know it.
And I will say, we're probably going to have to do a part 2 for Heartstopper because season 4 will be coming out, and that's going to be the finale. So I just feel like we have to talk about it.
Why would you? What? What are you talking about?
Season 4 is the finale, like series finale.
What are you talking about?
Did you not know that?
What are you talking about? Why would you say that?
You definitely do it.
We could very much get a season 5. What?
We're not getting a season 5 because the webcomic is also wrapping up. So I'm gonna need you to put your delusion. I'm gonna need you to put your delusions to the side.
Wait.
It's ending.
Anyways, it's okay. I'll have Outer Banks.
It's ending.
No one's gay in Outer Banks, but everyone's gay, so it's okay.
I don't know who Outer Banks is, but she's not Heartstopper, so
she isn't.
Okay, so overall rating for the shows.
10 out of 10. Oh, that might have been muffled. Sorry. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yes, because even the only time the show has actually pissed me off has been twice. Isaac and what they did to my boy Oliver. Oh, what they did to Oliver was sick.
I forgot about Oliver. They said, fuck Oliver.
What is that quote? Look at how they massacred my boy. Oh.
They said, fuck Oliver. They made him a cousin that comes around once a year.
And I had to pause the show and I had to gather myself because I was so upset. And then they had the nerve to show us them all playing Mario Kart. This is what it was supposed to be. This is who the Springs are.
I remember you texting me like, what the fuck is this?
Ooh. Yes, that is my own. Those are my only 2 critiques.
Okay. I say, you know what? I'll give it the higher end because I was gonna say 7. Us talking about it maybe
7.
So I'll say 8. 8 out of 10.
Okay, so you have to explain that. Are you one of those Heartstoppers cringe people? Because I hate those people.
No, it's not that Heartstoppers cringe, but I love it. Look, 8 out of 10 doesn't mean it's bad. It means it's really.
Oh, definitely, of course not. That's 80%. That's passing.
Yeah, it's more than passing. It's really good, but it's also obviously like meant for a specific crowd, and I'm just really over judgmental because at the core of it is about 2 gay white boys falling in love, and I'm like, okay.
So is it the white boys part or is it the high school part? Like when you say this specific crowd, who is this specific crowd?
You know what? You're so right. You kind of clocked me on that one. I had to.
No, this isn't me saying you're wrong. I just want to understand.
No, because I'm now thinking about it. I'm like, why am I giving it 8 out of 10? Am I being like over? Am I over critiquing because I watch?
I just don't think high school is your genre.
Yeah, I think that might be it. You might be right because I hate Heartbreak High, but everyone prays down the Heartbreak High.
Oh, okay, y'all. The reason why, he was set up bad for Heartbreak High because his friend, don't know who they are. I'm sure they're a great person. Said it's just like Euphoria. It's literally not. And it was so sick that they said that. And I think maybe they hate Deshaun. I don't know. Maybe y'all should reevaluate friendship. I don't know. But
I was telling my friend that I just want something like Euphoria Sundays because everyone remembers Euphoria Sundays.
Oh, just core memory.
For season 2 specifically, it was just like a cultural reset. We all would gather
it was a
around.
Time
we would gather
Marsha,
around.
You are a fox. You are a fox, Marsha.
Every episode is gonna have something about Euphoria because it just was so crazy and so fucking batshit.
He pissed on
And
their
it just,
carpet.
I am who I am.
Oh, and he didn't feel bad about it. He really thought he ate. He was like, I just ate them up. No, you didn't. Oh,
No.
oh.
Anyway, yeah, I said I wanted something like Euphoria Sundays, and they told me what's something that's just like Euphoria that will give you that feeling again. Heartbreak High. I watched the first season. I said that was nothing like Euphoria.
It's nothing like Euphoria,
Not,
but it is amazing. It is
it's not amazing.
amazing.
It's not
It
amazing
is
either.
amazing. It
I
is
hated
amazing.
every single. We will go into it because I still have to watch season 2. But I'll just say I hated every single character. There was not one character that I liked, and if there is one character that I liked, it's the blonde girl.
The only unredeemable character is the one you don't.
What are you talking about? Unredeemable? Her best friend?
Did you finish the season 1?
I finished season 1. Yeah, her best friend, the main character's best friend.
That's everybody. Everybody don't hate her. I hate her. A lot of people hate her. I hate her.
Is her name Heather? Sorry, no, I don't hate. I don't hate everyone on the show. Who is the autistic girl?
My girl. I'm about to pull up the cast list because I literally know all their names, but my
Okay.
Quinn.
Quinn. She's the only one that I like.
So you hate Cash and Darren? That's weird.
Yes. Absolutely.
For what? For why? Actually, well, this will be another thing. Harper fucking sucks. Hate Harper.
I like Harper. Anyways, my rating for Heartstopper is 8 out of 10. Very good show. Love it. It probably will change when season 4 comes out to a 10 out of 10, but right now it's an 8 out of 10.
That's a solid 10 out of 10. That's a show. There are not many shows I say I will actually show my kids because
that's a show that I'll show.
But that's a show I will show my kids.
It goes on the list of all the animated shows I'll show my children because animated shows are just always most of the time 10 out of 10s.
I love that. You love that.
Okay, so shit that is annoying me this week. You can probably go first because I don't know if you have a lot to say, but I have at least to say.
The thing that is annoying me this week are fandoms, bro. Like I'm not gonna try to go too deep into it because these will be future segments. Like anti-Zutara people are annoying me. The fans of Agatha all along are annoying me. The fans of Outer Banks are annoying me. And what it all boils down to is I know media literacy is a buzzword right now, but it has to be like lack of media literacy and or comprehension. Because I think people will watch something and something so clearly will be stated for them and they will ignore it. And either it is stated clearly in terms of dialogue or the show uses things like framing, lighting, music to create an atmosphere, basically insinuate something, tell you something without feeding it directly to you. And people ignore that and they run on with all these things that they say, all these things. And it's like, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. This is actually what happened. Now, whether you like what happened is neither here nor there. Like that's up to you. That is completely subjective. But we want to know what's objective, what happened. So let's not talk about things if we're not going to talk about, like, let's not ignore what happened. Like, spoilers for Agatha all along. Billy thinks his mother's dead. So to be upset with him, he thinks his mother's dead. He's never met her. The only mother he's known is Rebecca Kaplan. So to be upset with him for saying, Wanda's not my mom, I have a mom, is wild. Like, not, and I'm saying people are genuinely seething, upset with him, saying, oh, take them powers back then. Bestie. He doesn't know our queen like we know our queen. He doesn't know her at all. The most thing he knows about her is she enslaved an entire town. I'm gonna go. Zutara is gonna be that's a different rant. Outer Banks, you don't know anything about Outer Banks, so I'm not even gonna get into that. But it's essentially people not being able to read between the lines, and it makes me so mad. We were supposed to learn about this as children. Like it's like
didn't
somebody
we?
watching what
I was gonna say, didn't we take tests on like reading
we did.
comprehension
We did.
as children?
We
And
really did.
I know reading isn't the same thing as watching, but you should still be able to catch the context
You
clues.
should.
It's not hard. They're jumping
Like
at you. We're talking about like
it's
mainstream media.
literally, and it's the way we, when I say we as a society, I mean, like, I can only talk about Americans because I live in America. When we watch movies, when we watch shows, there are certain things that are associated with other things. By the way, I love rhetoric, and this is kind of like a signs and systems type thing. But I'm not about to go deep into that because I don't remember all the definitions. But if you play a certain song, you know the emotion you're supposed to feel. If something is framed a certain way, you know what the actors are feeling. You know what the actors are doing. You know how the actors are reacting. You can tell if something is romantic, if something is not romantic. Like, or just chemistry. You can see chemistry. You can feel that. So when people ignore that, which people have been doing a lot this past week, it just makes me so mad.
Hello.
It makes me so mad because you don't have to like it, but it is still there. It still exists. How you feel about it is subjective, but the fact that it exists is objective. Y'all are pissing me off. Your turn.
Okay. Now, some of you that may know me know that for whatever fucking reason, I have become a mechanic this last year.
You're really good at it, though.
I'm not good at it. That's the thing. I am very much just want somebody else to do it, but I don't have the money to do that. So I'm forced to do it myself, especially the first time because you know, Jiffy Lube, I'm calling you out.
As you
You
should.
bitches played in my motherfucking face,
They
and
did.
I'm still planning. Don't think I forgot, bitch. I'm a Leo. I hold fucking grudges. Um, I'm saying whatever. I'm saying all this to say that why do we have so many car problems in America when we are a car dependent country? Not only
Mm-hmm.
why do we have so many car problems, why the fuck are they so expensive to fix? Why
Mm-hmm.
in the hell am I selling my left testicle, my right testicle, a kidney, a piece of my fucking liver, and an eyeball just to get my shit checked? Why does it cost
When you pay car
$180?
insurance.
And we pay cars exactly. Like, why does it cost $180 for somebody to look at my car, and then when they look at my car, either a they don't find anything and say, "Will that be cash or credit?" Bitch, neither, because you didn't find shit. And then if they do find something, they're like, okay, so the 180, and then on top of that, is going to cost $5 million to fix your check engine light. Bitch, are you crazy? I'm not paying that. I will never pay that. You're out of your goddamn mind if you think I'm going to pay it. So that's why I had to become a mechanic. But now this problem, this is three. I've fixed my car twice now. I've gotten my hands dirty with grime, dust, and oil to fix my motherfucking car twice. And now I tried to do it a third time because I thought it was an easy fix. But this time I can't do it myself. I have to go to the fuck ass dealership to do it. Now, granted, they do have a warranty and they said that they'll do it for free, but I was not able to do it because of other things like across state lines registration, whatever. I wasn't able to do it. But the fact that I have to come to you bitches in the first fucking place because y'all don't know how to make fucking cars, y'all don't know how to manufacture cars, so they don't burst in the fucking flames after riding in it for 5 years is your fault, not mine. So why the fuck am I paying for it? Get the fuck out of my face with this bullshit. Fix my fucking car and shut up. It's really not that hard.
It's not.
Because I'm telling you, if I could fix this problem, I would have already had it fixed, but I can't. So I have to go to somebody else. And that bitch is 45 minutes away. It's not even like, oh, I can just go. It's like a 20-minute drive. My car is jerking back and forth as I drive. I can't go over 65. And I have to get on the
Jesus Christ.
interstate where bitches are driving 90 miles per hour behind me in the slow lane. Ford F-150 drivers, if you drive a fucking Ford F-150, you're on my shit list, bitch. Because why are you blinding me with high
Oh,
beams?
don't get me
And
started on the
also,
high beams.
why are you blinding me? And you're also riding my goddamn bumper, bitch. Back the fuck up. I'm trying to get to the place that I need to be because it is 45 minutes away and is the only place that I can go to fix my car. So I have to go there 45 minutes away just for them to look at my car and tell me, actually, we can't fix it because you don't have the right credentials with you. So drive another 45 minutes in your jerky ass fucking car and deal with it. I'm just sick and tired of having to deal with my car breaking down constantly because I'm calling Kia, because Kia does not know how to fix cars. Kia does not know how to manufacture cars. They have had what I sent you a picture. It was like 135 recalls in the last goddamn year because those bitches don't know how to make fucking cars. Fuck them dirty bitches till the day I goddamn die. And when I finally pay off this car, I'll ride it until the brakes fall off, and that I will be getting a fucking Ford, a Toyota.
You'll get a Ford F-150.
Bitch, never. I don't have that type of money. Are you crazy? No.
It was 153, by the way.
It was 153. See, even more. So when I am done with this car, I'm not fucking with Kia no more. Maybe Hyundai, never Kia.
Hyundai. You want never a Tesla? Kia. Get you a what's it called? The car, the Tesla car.
The Cybertruck.
Get you a Cybertruck.
That ugly ass shit. Fuck no. Actually, I saw a Cybertruck a few days ago. And I was like, it's still an ugly car, but they got it in like matte black. So I was like, okay, it's kind of cute.
No, it is literally just a bunch of shapes thrown together. Like, I feel like my little brother, who's 9, just turned 9, by the way, who's 9, designed that. Actually, he does design better cars in his Roblox.
I was about to say, like, children could design better cars, but
like my brother's cars be fire.
Elon Musk has no creativity in his brain.
Oh no,
so he's just dumb. Like, he's the smartest dumb person I've ever met in my whole entire life.
He's not smart though. Okay, I guess I can't say that. I don't know nothing about Elon's brain. I literally think Elon, like, not enough people have said no to him. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Do you remember the Glass Onion?
Yes.
The rich guy in the Glass Onion, that's Elon Musk.
That's literally Elon Musk.
Just stupid and got a bunch of money. And nobody says no. And even when they say no, you just use all your money to act like they didn't say no.
Because I'm telling you, if I had money, my life would be sad. I would get somebody else to do this shit for me, and I wouldn't have to worry about shit. Whoever said money does not buy happiness lied to themselves.
I would be so happy.
I would be happy because I wouldn't have to worry about shit. Because I know I'm smart enough not to blow money left and right on drugs, random fucking cars that I won't drive or be too scared to drive, random fucking trips. Like, I'm obviously putting some shit to the side on savings, paying the rest of my bills that I need to, and then putting a very small portion over for fucking around with. Because, like, obviously, if you have money, you're probably gonna fuck around with it a little bit. But I'm putting a very small portion of that to the fucking side to do so with. And once that's gone, it's gone. And I'll still have my cute little 9 to 5. I'll still be living in the same house. You bitches won't know that I have money. Because I
promise you, if I get money, you will know. Not you, as in like outside people, because I'm not a brands person. I don't need a house with 50 wings that I will never visit. Like, I'm not a big flashy person. So those people won't know. But best believe, you could be like, Maya, you spending money. Because the thing about me, I don't spend money. I don't like spending money.
It's scary.
But I will definitely, if I get some money, I'm going to spend it. Nah, I'm not going to spend all of it. Because as soon as I feel like if I came into a bunch of money, I would, of course, separate it. This is for savings. This is for bills. This is da-da-da. I probably would try to even invest some of it, becoming a little investment girly. But
I'd be too scared to do all that.
One of the things I definitely would do, I would go shopping. And shopping could mean, not shopping. I would treat myself to something. And that could look a different way. Maybe that's a cruise. Maybe that's me buying a bunch of yarn at Joann's. Maybe that's me getting a sewing machine. Like, it could look a bunch of different ways. But right after I do that, once I see that money be taken out of my account, once I see that minus, I just know after that I'm going to tighten up. I'm going to be like, okay, so we're never doing that ever again.
Never. Never.
Never spending another dime. Because
Like
money leaving my account
I
actually
will.
makes me nauseous.
It's so scary. Like whenever I have to pay a car note or my rent, bitch, when that leaves my account, I go. I like breathe hard a little bit
Because it's like, and then when they
because
email
I'm
me,
still in the positive. Right? They said a text and email me. Like, bitch, you
like,
don't have to
how
remind
many
me.
times do you have to remind me? I'm having a good day. I get an email, Amazon that took money for something I ordered a week ago. Guys, why didn't you take it a week ago? Because now I'm sick about it. I was prepared in that moment when I ordered it, but now I'm sick about it. Because what do you mean you took $24?
One thing
I
I
don't
was pissed
have
about
$24.
got this apartment was we had to do the security deposit or whatever, and I wrote a check. Like it was the first check I ever wrote in my whole entire life, and it was for like $9.50 or some shit like that.
Good God.
And it took my landlord 2 weeks to take that money out of my account. So I did not swipe my card until I saw that $9.50 was taken out of my account. Like I was like, "Oh, you're out of your fucking mind." 2 weeks, 2 fucking weeks to cash this goddamn check, bitch. Now what if it bounced? You would have been looking stupid. I
Oh,
gave you the check when I had. I gave you the check when I had the money, and you're not checking. You're not cashing it. And then what if I don't have the money? Now you look dumb.
you sound you sound like
And
the
from
people
that
that be
point
locking
on,
their cars after purchase.
I've only done what's cashers? Oh, money order. I've only done money order. Because you're not about to be playing around in my motherfucking bank account. That's one thing's for certain, two things for fucking sure. No, you're not doing that shit.
Not today.
Not today, not tomorrow.
Not the next day.
Okay, do you have anything else to add before we wrap up?
Just it what I had a thing in my head, but then I lost it. I am starving right now. So I
I'm
just
also
hope,
really fucking hungry.
like, y'all, everybody go eat, just if you wasn't eating a nice cute snack while you listen to this, go eat now. 'Cause I'm about to go devour some Popeyes.
Word of the day, go eat.
Popeyes endorsement coming soon.
Don't say that.
What?
No, I'm gonna tell you if we get any endorsements and we don't get free shit out of it, like Popeyes for a whole year, I'll
Oh
run.
my God! If
I'm
I got Popeyes for a whole year, don't play with me. Don't play with
Don't
me.
play with me. The nearest Popeyes to me is 30 minutes away. I'll be driving 30 minutes every day.
5-piece
Every
chicken
day.
tender box is calling my name
Girl,
with a
not even
side
that.
of
I'm getting
fries and
the
ribbies and rice.
20-piece all dark meat.
Okay, I've never dark meat, white meat. Meat is meat, y'all. I promise you, it is.
Nah,
I promise
because
you. I promise
all
you.
dark, them thighs are so juicy and so fucking succulent.
Meat is meat, babes. I
I
promise. I promise. Release yourself.
and the breast is just like if you cook it wrong, it's just dry. And you can't
Meat
have
is
it the
meat.
next day because it's still just dry.
Dry.
So I always ask for just dark meat, and especially the bitches in Chicago, they be like, "We can't only do dark meat." Yes, you can. Don't act
People have said
dumb.
that to you before?
I've literally gone to the driveway. And I'm like, so last time I was able to only get dark meat. Can I just get dark meat today? And they're like, no, we can't do that. Yes, you
And,
can. You just don't
and what
want
if I
to.
said I don't know what dark and white meat are? Not asking you to explain. I lived my life not knowing. But I don't know. People be talking about it.
I
I'd be
know.
like, none the wiser. Clueless.
Dark meat is leg and thigh. White meat is wing and breast.
And look, see, it is so funny. You tell motherfuckers you don't want them to explain something, and look at them explain it. In summary, go watch the trailer for SZA and Keke Palmer's new movie because it looks hilarious, and I can't wait to
That's
watch
a
it.
thing. Holy shit! I'm gonna watch that.
Watch it right now, everybody. If you haven't watched it,
No. So okay, so that was our first episode. I think it went pretty well. We are always open to critiques. If you're allowed to give comments on Spotify, I don't think
they
I've
are
ever given a
allowed to do
comment on
comments on
Spotify.
Spotify.
They are. I didn't
Yes,
know that.
when we were setting this up, I said, "Oh my God, there's a comment section."
Well, period. Well, if y'all got comments for us, so I mean, it's so weird saying y'all, knowing good and
We
damn well
will
we have
read them,
zero.
specifically me, because they will give me validation. So, and I
I'll
desperately
read
need
them
that.
too, but I'll only answer the negative ones because I like drama.
Oh my God, you're sick.
Okay, well, that was our first episode. Hope you guys liked it. So weird saying guys, knowing we only have like 0 monthly listeners.
Signing
Anyways, peace,
off.
love, and chicken
Shake
grease.
lemonade.
Bye, children.